which was coined by a guy called Tim O'Reilly. You mentioned him on the first day, actually. What was the other term he's well known for?
Web 2.0?
Web 2.0, yeah. He didn't actually coin the term, but he's the one who popularised it. He runs the O'Reilly Media Company. And he wrote a report a few years ago, 2009, with a guy called John Battelle, who's probably the international expert on search, so search engines like Google and so on. They wrote this report together, and they used this term web meets world. And they said that's increasingly what's happening. And we've talked about this a bit with mobile technologies. What mobile handheld devices like smartphones and tablets allow us to do is to bring the web and the real world together. They almost overlap or intersect. So there are two main aspects to this. So if you like, the web meets the world in two slightly different ways. The first one is what we call the Internet of Things. Augmented reality is actually the converse of this. So we'll come to augmented reality in a moment. Has anyone heard this expression before? Internet of Things? No? Okay. All right, let's have a look at how this works. Back in 2008, so 4 years ago now, the number of things connected to the internet exceeded the number of people on the planet. Okay, so nowadays, it's not just people who are connected to the internet, but things, objects. There are various examples of this around. To give you a couple of simple examples, you might have come across these electronic luggage tags, where if you lose your luggage can be traced anywhere in the world, because effectively your luggage has an IP address. It's on the internet. It can be found anywhere where there is a Wi-Fi signal. You might have come across the idea of smart fridges, which know when the milk is running out, for example, and can actually phone the local store to order more milk. So these are the first wave of these devices that are really coming to public consciousness. So there are a lot of these devices, and many much smaller devices as well, and that's what we refer to as the Internet of Things. However, the things that we're talking about, as they say here, are not just smartphones, tablets, they're not even just inanimate objects like luggage or fridges. Farmers are starting to work with this technology, and they are actually tagging their animals. So this is an example from the